Hello, my name is Dr. Gina Vasir and I am an exotic pet veterinarian. Today we're just going to talk really briefly about treats for small exotic mammals. So this is treats that are meant for rabbits, guinea pigs, chinchillas, hamsters, gerbils, kind of any of the small mammals and rodents that we standardly keep as pets. Now there's a lot of variety in treat options for these little guys, and definitely if you go to the store and you look at the shelves, there's so many options, and of course some stuff looks really delicious and some things do not, but knowing what's healthy and what's not is very important, because while treats are meant to be tasty, they're meant to be a reward or a treat, we still have options between healthy treats and unhealthy treats. So just like with cats and dogs, looks can be misleading and food ingredients can be misleading. But when we look at treats like these ones over here on this side, these are treats that are commonly sold. They're usually a little bit on the less expensive side, but we have yogurt drops, we have corn sticks and corn chews, and these items are often very delicious to our small mammals and rodents because they're crunchy, they're sweet, they have a lot of flavor. The yogurt drops in particular are very sweet smelling, so they definitely tend to attract our little guys and our little critters a lot more. But these treats are not as healthy for our animals. So dairy and yogurt is something that our small mammals should basically never be eating. It's just not something that is naturally part of their diet or anything they would naturally be exposed to. And corn, while very filling and very sweet, is still high in calorie content and high in sugar, even when it's like a dehydrated processed food. So again, not necessarily something that is super healthy for them. And if they get these treats all the time, that can really cause a lot of problems. We can see a lot of weight gain, we can see unhealthy habits forming, and we can see animals developing heart disease, dental disease, and things along those lines. On the other hand, Oxbow is a brand that I just particularly tend to like. They make a lot of varieties of treats and supplemental treats for small mammals. There are other brands like Small Pet Select that also make great small mammal and small rodent foods and treats. But these treats, again, have a tendency to maybe look a little bit more boring. They're maybe a little more uniform looking. They don't smell as enticing always as some of the other ones, but these little treat cookies are usually very beloved by our small mammals. Most of the rabbits and guinea pigs will come running for these treats as soon as they hear the bag, and they're very healthy. They're all hay-based treats most of the time, so they're something that they should naturally be eating anyway, and it's more of just a compressed hay block or hay chew. And they sometimes have different things mixed in for flavor. So there are ones that are sweet pepper flavored, there are carrot flavored ones, there are berry flavored ones, there are like dehydrated banana chips that are just pieces of banana, which again are more sugary, but because if you give them in moderation, they can still be considered a more healthy alternative to something dairy based that they shouldn't have in their diet anyway. So when we look at these kind of treats, they really are a little bit more balanced, and most of these animals like them a lot. This brand also has a tendency to make other supplemental treats. So they have a urinary support treat, they make vitamin C treat cookies for guinea pigs. So there's a lot of different options that can still be considered treats and still be healthier than our less savory options.